Wherever you go, go with all your heart. We should feel sorrow, but not sink under its oppression. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Roads were made for journeys, not destinations. The man who says he can, and the man who says he cannot, are both correct. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. Desire to have things done quickly prevents their being done thoroughly. Three things cannot long be hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. Your life is what your thoughts make it. Do not do to others what you do not want done to yourself. Learn as if you were not reaching your goal, and as though you were scared of missing it. To practice 5 things under all circumstances constitutes perfect virtue. These 5 are gravity, generosity of soul, sincerity, earnestness, and kindness. To understand yourself is the key to wisdom. What the superior man seeks is in himself. What the small man seeks is in others. Success depends upon previous preparation. And without such preparation, there is sure to be failure. When anger rises, think of the consequences. He who learns but doesn't think is lost. He who thinks but does not learn is in great danger. By 3 methods we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest. The true gentleman does not preach what he practices, till he has practiced what he preaches. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. The journey with a 1,000 miles begins with 1 step. Learn avidly. Question it repeatedly. Analyze it carefully. Then put what you have learned into practice intelligently. Base yourself in loyalty and trust. Don't be a companion with those who are not your moral equal. When you make a mistake, don't hesitate to correct it. It's easy to hate, and it's difficult to love. This is how the whole scheme of things works. All good things are difficult to achieve, and bad things are very easy to get. Sincerity is that whereby self-completion is effected, and its way is that by which man must direct himself. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. Study the past, if you would divine the future. He who speaks without modesty will find it difficult to make his words good. If you try to do too much, you will not achieve anything. You can successfully force people to follow a certain course, but you cannot force them to understand it. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not ask is a fool for life. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. The superior man is satisfied and composed. The mean man is always full of distress. Only the wisest and stupidest of men never change. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. I hear, and I forget. I see, and I remember. I do, and I understand. When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals. Adjust the action steps. Study without reflection is a waste of time. Reflection without study is dangerous. By nature, men are nearly alike. By practice, they get to be wide apart. Choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life. If you look into your own heart, and you find nothing wrong there, what is there to worry about? What is there to fear? The will to win, the desire to succeed, and the urge to reach your full potential. These are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence. It doesn't matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. If the gentleman is not serious, he will not be respected, and his learning will not be on a firm foundation. He considers loyalty and faithfulness to be fundamental, has no friends who are not like him. And when he has made mistakes, he is not afraid of correcting them. I'd rather die for speaking out than to live and be silent. I have not seen a person who loved virtue, or one who hated what was not virtuous. He who loved virtue would esteem nothing above it. Words are the voice of the heart. No matter how busy you are, you must find time for reading, or surrender yourself to self-chosen ignorance.